Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm here again with the Osprey, all my camping stuff. I'm going for a wild camp again in the Peak District, pretty much the same place I was the other day. I'm at Barber Booth right now, parked just down the road because you can't do any overnight parking. I got my binoculars with me to do some sightseeing. Let's go. Okay, so straight from the car park, we're just going to head forward and we're going to come to a sharp right, which is this section here, and then we're just going to follow this all the way through to Upper Booth Farm, which is just here. We're just going to continue all along the path, pretty straightforward. We're going to head all the way to the bottom of Jacob's Ladder. Beautiful scenery as we walk through this section. As you can see here, this is the section which you've just seen me walking through, and at the bottom just here is Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder is a really picturesque area, and I'll be heading up from here to head towards Kinderlow. Now I must say, if you've never ever been up Jacob's Ladder, which this was actually my first time, it is a bit grueling, so take your time because it is quite hard going. Wow, I am so out of breath. I've come from Barber Booth to pretty much the top of Jacob's Ladder in an hour, so I've been pretty full on hiking, haven't stopped, just straight through. I want to get to the top here. Won't be long now, look, just got to go up here, just skirt around the side of that, head towards those, I don't know if you can see them, those rocks there. Get some more water for the night, because I've only got 900 millilitres on me, so I will collect some more rainwater and then start scouting for a nice place to camp. There were some ladies in front of me that were heading forward along this section too, which is the top of this area here, looking probably for a camp spot themselves. It is quite demanding going from the top of Jacob's Ladder, even in this section here where it kind of goes a little bit flatter, but you know, the scenery is absolutely beautiful. So always take your time taking the scenery, because it is well worth the hike. I actually turned right because I thought I was going towards Woolpacks, but I turned back on myself towards Kinderlow, which is this section, and as you can see, these children were really enjoying themselves in this beautiful scenery, and I just couldn't help but get some pictures here. Alright, so I'm at Kinderlow. These kids are hogging the trig point. It's alright, been there before. Some guys decided to camp right at the trig point. Hope that goes alright for him. In that direction is the sun setting. Kinder Reservoir is down that way. I'm going to be just heading down here now, that direction. Gonna look for a water source, and I'm going to find a place to camp. I've got a feeling I might either come back around this area near the edges, or I might go a bit further on. I can see some boulders down there. I actually think that just down there is going to be a spot on place to be able to camp, get out of the wind. Let's get a camp spot, come on. The sun looks beautiful, look. Hello. Never actually been up this way before. It's really nice, like, look at this. Look at that. That's a really nice path, like, and there's even there, like, you can set your tent up just in there, out the wind. It's near the track, like, but you get my point. I'm quite intrigued to see what's down here, actually, but I'm going to show you this view in a minute with the clouds and the sunset. Oh my god, it looks amazing. I think I might be in for another treat tonight. Oh god, I love it up here. I absolutely love it. I nearly didn't come today. I nearly decided not to come here, and at 4 o'clock I was like, right, get your stuff, fill your tank up, off you go. Got here within an hour. Hey presto, I'm here, and I feel so positive already. Let me show you this. Look at that. Wow, let me zoom in for you. That's the reservoir, Kinder Reservoir. Look at that sun. Oh my god, it's going to be gorgeous. Look at the hills. Oh, I'm so happy. So, maybe a little spot of trouble, considering I've only got like 900 ml of water. I am looking for a water source. I'm not finding one because it's been so dry. Now, I am going to go to Kinder Downfall, which is probably going to take me 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get there. And I am praying that there's going to be some kind of little bit of running water so that I can fill my bottle up for tonight. I know for a fact I could probably drink it, but that's not running at all. So I'm going to keep going. Still got about an hour and a bit left of sunset. Mermaid's Pool is just down here, and there's people camping there. Let me show you. There you go, can you see them? It's Mermaid's Pool. Some campers there. And then we're going to look at this. Oh, it's not bad, is it? These behind me, these guys, I think he's going to push me off. Woohoo! Come on, watch out the way. I thought he was going to have me off. Oh wow, look at this. I just had to get another picture and capture the memory of this. Here is the route that I'm walking along. This section is truly beautiful when that sun is setting, and this takes me all the way to Kinder Downfall. Hey, check this out. Perfect. Right, let's get some water. This is what adventure is about. That rush of finding something. Just like, oh god, am I going to find water? And I have. So now I'm going to have 2 litres of water to last me overnight. As soon as I've got this done, quickly head back that way, find a nice spot to camp. There you go, I've got 2 litres of filtered water. And then we're going to fill the remainder up, slap that in my bag. It's got a thing on there, cap. So I'll actually have 3, 2.5 litres. And that won't leak, so that can just stay in my bag as is. This can go in the side pouch, actually, probably fit in there. Let's see. Oh yeah. Look at that. This is why I love this bag, guys, because look at that. I've got 2 litre bottles and the soya squeeze in the side there. No issues whatsoever. Loads of space in these side pockets. And then I've still got space to put everything else in there. Tighten it down a little bit. Look at that. Perfect. Get that on. Oh, my watch always gets stuck in that handle. There we go. Alright, it's getting a bit cooler now. I don't think it's going to be that hot tonight, which is more than welcome because it's been absolutely sweltering. But I need to get a shifty on now. Let's get my tent up. Probably the right time to do it, to be honest, because, you know, sunset. Look at this. Poles, and I've also got my chair in the side of that pocket. So, as you can see, this bag is absolutely amazing in terms of how much you can fill it up, and it's so comfortable too. After filling up, all I needed to do was track back on myself and find myself an adequate camping spot. Found a perfect spot. Look at this. Right here. Now, given its due, the trail is just down there, but this has got a little bit of shelter here, so it's going to give me a little bit from the wind, I hope. After a bit of tinkering and rotating the tent, I actually got it set up quite well, overlooking the sunset. I'm hoping this wind dies down a little bit. Seems okay. The tent looks nice and secure. Just a little bit windy, so I did want to just sit here and read my book for a bit, but I think I'm going to have to just get in there and cook my food, just a bit out of the wind, and then potentially I can gauge it from there. So, but the view's nice. It's not bad. I've got a feeling it might be quite windy tonight. So, oh, I wanted to show you my radio. Here it is. So this little beauty right here is the Sony small portable radio. I can't remember what it's actually called. There it is. No, it's not. Anyway, it's got the volumes on the side. You can put your headphones in. It's digital radio. It's got loads of auto tune and storage, and the battery is really good, and it's rechargeable, and it packs down really good, as you can see. It's not big at all. Take that with you. Plays a really good sound as well, so highly recommend taking one of these with you if you wanted to take a radio along with you. So this is what I've got. I've got myself some prawns that I'm going to fry up with some stir fry. Put a bit of pepper in there. Got some egg noodles and some teriyaki stir fry sauce and some blueberries there as well. So I'm going to get this on now. Let's see how it goes. First thing first, brew. There's teas in here, and I'm actually going to have a rose hip tea in a second. Get that on the go, and then get the food on the go. There we go. That's the night done. But we got some food on the go. We got the radio. We got some stir fry. I've got my rose hip tea in there. Still quite hot. I think I might have put too much in this 8-inch pan. But you know what? I reckon I can work with that. Hey, look at that. All in an 8-inch frying pan. It looks great, doesn't it? Just so you know, this is done in the jet oil skillet, which is 8 inches, and I was able to get everything in it. Look at that. Oh yeah, go on. And as you can see, you're gonna have the pot holder there. I think the canister's a bit cold because it's not kicking out so good, but I'm gonna eat this now. Hey look, this is absolutely delicious. I'm super happy with this. Look at that. Oh yeah. After food, I just relaxed a little bit, read my book, took in these beautiful views, and then went to bed. Just getting a brew on. I'm gonna have a coffee and some porridge in a minute. I'm just relaxing in my sleeping bag, looking over Kinder Reservoir, and I'm just very relaxed. I'm not actually gonna rush off. I'm in a good spot, I'm not really gonna be seen here. So I think I'm just gonna chill, read my book for a little bit, just take my time. There's no reason for me to rush off, so I'm just gonna take in the silence. If you're wondering what I've got porridge, and that there is actually peanut butter and dates and a little bit of sugar, so that should cook correctly in a second. Let that just cook a little bit. And now in here I'm going to put my coffee. Coffee. It's really handy bringing these because I can see right out towards Manchester. And looking around the Kinder Reservoir and the surrounding area, you can actually see other trails or other camp spots that I could do in the future from this position, which is really, really handy. I wish I could show you. Oh, some nice coffee. It smells so good when I opened up the packet. It smells so good. Yeah, that'll do. So last night was quite a nice sleep, to be honest. I probably went to sleep about 1 o'clock. I've got about 5 hours sleep. It's 7 o'clock. I've been up for like an hour, but I had a good sleep. I slept really well. I actually brought my ear plugs, and this time it was great because it was a bit windy. Things were flapping about, but I couldn't hear it. Fast asleep. This mat that I use, which is the Nemo Tensor All Season. I've got the regular wide version. It's really nice compared to what I was using, which was the Pro Light. Although that's still very good, it's just a bit bulky. I still feel like that's a really good mat to use. This is just a bit of a different level because of the thickness, and it's a little bit more wider and comfortable as well, so I highly recommend using this. But last night I didn't see any northern lights, unfortunately. I went out about 12:30 and there still wasn't, the sky was clear. The stars were out a little bit, but I didn't see anything. I was a bit gutted, to be honest. So I just read my book for a bit and then I went to bed and slept well. So woke up this morning, it's bright, the sun is out behind me a little bit through the clouds. It's getting a bit misty, but I think today looks like it's going to be a nice day. I'm just going to really take my time, relax. I might actually go and do a little bit of a walk around the reservoir and then head back. I'll scope it out first. I'll have a look. I may actually go the opposite way, go back towards Edale way, maybe. I'm not sure. Might just have a little wander this morning, just see what's knocking about, and just scout out some potential camp spots for the future. So, camp is all done, all finished with. I can still see a few people with their tents up, and it's past 8 o'clock now, which is quite surprising, but I suppose there's not many people out. I have seen a few people walking the trail, but maybe I could have stayed in bed a bit longer. I feel like I've not had enough sleep. I feel a bit grumpy this morning, but I'm hoping I'll cheer up soon. Morning. You have a good sleep? Yeah, bit windy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was okay.
It was alright though. Nice one. Take care.
Make any more, do you? No, that's all right.
Morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
I did actually speak on this section, but it was so windy you couldn't make out what I was saying. But basically, I was just making out that in this area, 2 campers there were just setting down from camping overnight, and I just thought, wow, what a beautiful place to actually camp. And if you see that track there, that path that leads to the end, where those 2 sheep are, that would also be a fantastic area to be able to camp, bearing in mind that it wouldn't be too windy.
I think here looks like a good spot just to relax. Maybe sit there, get a brew on the go.
Now I must say that I think this was my biggest highlight of the whole trip, to be able to just relax, taking these stunning views, read a little bit of my book, have a cup of tea, and taking some vitamin D.
Well, that was a very, very lovely, peaceful lay down whilst having my brew. I'm reading my Kindle. So I was able to get on my OS maps, and all I do is just follow this little trail where people are walking now, and it takes me to William Clough Way. That'll take me down to the reservoir that way, and then that'll bring me back up towards Jacob's Ladder. It looks like it might be a nice peaceful way there. I can't see anybody walking there, so lots of options, but just take it nice and easy. You know, it's like it's actually like 10:30, so I've got hours. Well, let's get going.
So here I am viewing the OS maps from my phone, and in the centre there, the line going from left to right is the section I walked last night, and that's where I actually camped. After stopping at Kinder Downfall, I'm overlooking the reservoir where that arrow is, and if I had to follow north to that cross section and take a left, you will see William Clough. Now this is the path that will actually take me to the right hand side of the reservoir. Here you can see this is the William Clough path that I'll be going down, and as you can see it's very, very idyllic and it's a very beautiful walk. Oh, look at these bilberry bushes. Won't be long now until all of these start coming out. Beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. They'll turn into berries soon. Free food. Love a good bilberry. Tell you something, now that I've come down from William Clough area, I'm on this trail here, getting close to the reservoir. It is so peaceful. Listen. Birds, maybe sheep or two. There's one. Hardly any wind, a little bit there. Beautiful. And with this weather as well, I'm just really going to take my time to get back to the car. I am in no rush today. I'm like a pig in shit, to be honest with you. I'm going to try and be a bit more meditative in my walking. Kind of switch off a bit. Get rid of all of that noise in my head, which I sometimes have. Just try to focus and just get in the zone and relax and chill. Because as you may be aware, starting tomorrow, it's mental health week, or mental health awareness week, shall I say. And it's really important that we look at this and we look at our own well-being and other people's well-being, and things that we can improve on, because we live in a hectic lifestyle. And it just seems like everything's just been getting to people, and it's really important that we do take times like this out in the wilderness where it's nice and quiet, just to be able to focus, to calm our minds, so that we can go back to work on the Monday. It is hard. It's very hard for a lot of people. I sometimes have to wake up and just do a bit of gratitude to the things I have. I'm very lucky because I have a job that pays all right. Nothing major, but it's okay. Good company to work with, good people to be around. And I have this equipment on my back. I have a car, and I'm able to kind of afford to live. Just pricing in the supermarkets are crazy. But everything just kind of contributes towards bad mental health. There's just so many things. I seen an Instagram post the other day, and somebody said something along the lines of working on my fitness while working on my mental health, whilst working on my boundaries, whilst working on my families and my friendships, working on my career, working on saving, working on the house, blah blah blah. And it's just like everybody has so much to do all of the time, because this is the world we live in. This is the society we live in the West, isn't it? And I don't know about you, but lately it's absolutely just like boom in my head all the time, because it's just trying to navigate through life. And it just seems so difficult. And in reality, I'm an outdoorsy type of person. I want to live like a simple life. But unfortunately, I can't afford my own house. Paying for my tax and insurance on my car's expensive. The petrol's expensive. Going to work, trying to get a promotion is difficult. Trying to get paid more. And everything comes down to kind of money and cost.
A lot of people are struggling, and it really does affect a lot of people. So I just wanted to kind of put that message out there today because of Mental Health Awareness Week, and hopefully one of you people that are watching this video may realise that it strikes a chord with you. You might be struggling, and I just want to say, you know, you aren't alone. You are definitely not alone in this. There's a huge amount of people in society who are also going through the struggle, and I think the best thing that anybody can do, and I'm talking to you guys especially, is reach out, please. I hear too many stories about how many men are killing themselves, and it's disastrous, and it might just be because they're going through a short-term problematic point in their life that they don't see a way out. But your community matters, your friends matter, society matters, your family, friends, you need to reach out to them. Don't be embarrassed, and even reach out to people in work. If you have a well-being incentive at work, just reach out. If you have private health care where you can get therapy, don't be embarrassed, do some therapy. I'm going through therapy at the moment because it's there and I can take it, and it's really helping me in many ways. It's also challenging, but for those of you that think you can't reach out and get these services, I can guarantee there's some kind of service that you can reach out to, even the charities as well. So I am going on a bit now, but I'm quite passionate about this because I've struggled with my mental health and my well-being for quite a lot of my life, and I wish I would have just had people there to talk to me, reached out to me. I had people to reach out to. I wish that somebody could have said these things to make me not feel alone in those moments. So please reach out to people, think about your well-being. Above all, if you're getting stressed in the city or in work, book yourself a ticket on the train or on the bus or the coach and just get out. Come to a place like this in the Peak District and go for a walk for a couple of hours and still your mind, still that buzz in your head, so that you can refresh, have a bit of respite before tackling life again. It is hard, life is difficult, but it can be easy if you reach out to people. So there you go, that's my little spiel. And I hope if you are watching this, you're going to be well, and that your well-being is going to be well in the future. I wish you all the best.
Before heading to the reservoir area, I literally just could not help myself. My feet were warm, so I just thought, why not go for a little dip? I think this is the first time this year that I put my feet in some cold water, and you know what? It was so nice. After my refreshing dip, I made my way around the right hand side of the reservoir on the map. I was actually quite surprised that you couldn't actually cut across the reservoir itself. I had to go on a separate path all the way around it, so it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but still the views were absolutely stunning. and I really enjoyed this area of the walk.
Just found this little bench here, so just going to rest here for a second, and then I'm going up here.
So I thought I'd just show you how far I'd walked. There was Jacob's Ladder, and this was the trail that headed towards Kinder Downfall, where I camped there. That's where I got the water in that stream. Then I walked over here to that section where I was reading my book, down this section which is the William Clough path, down the right hand side of the reservoir, up this green pasture field to here, and then I'll be heading to the wall just in front of me where there's a path to the right, and that will take me up a steep ascent all the way back to Jacob's Ladder.
Just come through that fence there, gate, just on this little section right behind these stones, getting out the wind for a second. Just stay in my hair because of the wind. Look at that tufty there. Jeez, I might have to put my my cap back on in a minute. And I'm just relaxed, the sun's out, I feel good. Right, I've decided to stay here. I made myself a coffee. I've got some miso soup as well, so I might have some of that. Just relax here for a minute. Coffee, just get a bit of second wind hopefully before heading up that horrible ascent. So may as well make the most out of getting out the wind, and with this sunshine as well. So it's so relaxing here. So yeah, let's get the brew on. Let those peppers kind of just sit there for a minute and stew, soften up. That's going to be really tasty, that. I know it is. Let's try this out. Oh, wow. Why have I not had that? I always bring this miso soup with me and I never use it, and today I'm using it, and that is so nice. Oh my god, with those peppers. That is proper fit, like, that's proper tasty. I can have the coffee now. Really good, this. I'm so glad I bought it. It was like £15 from Go Outdoors, but it's great. Look how easy it is to just assemble and disassemble as well. Look at that, done. Very light, filters your coffee for you. Perfect. Going? You alright? You know what? I've never ever had a proper mountain bike, but they look like fun, don't they? Look at this guy. Show you this. Can you see that? He's got himself caught in my spoon upside down and now he can't get up. Look at him. Go on, mate. Off you go, you weirdo. You know what? I love it. This is perfect in its size to be able to get you a brew, hot meal, to rehydrate some meals, to make a coffee. I think it's just perfect. I got something on the back of my head. Another beetle. A beetle on the back of my head. But anyway, yeah, I'm so glad that I've got this coffee filter. It's just really compact now. Just put it in this bag, works perfect. Very happy with it, very happy. And the pot stand with the Jetboil frying pan, and it's such a good setup. You don't need anything else. That is all you need to go out and cook. And I'm really looking forward to the summertime, or the autumn time, sorry, when I can go out foraging for mushrooms. I could take that pan out with me and my Jetboil, make some buttered mushrooms on toast or something. Oh my god, it's my favourite thing in the world. With garlic and thyme, my favourite thing in the world. Getting used to the peaks, and it is really nice here. I used to think that Snowdonia was like so much better, just, you know, because it has huge mountains and it is a lot larger. But in terms of hiking, a few wild camps, the Peak District has it all. Like it really does. And it has the easy walks as well, and the greenery. So it's very nice here, and I really would recommend, if you've not been to the peaks, to just start delving into doing some hikes here. Come to the peaks, give it a go, see how you feel about it. Anyway, let's get this packed away and let's go.
So just to show you again, the right hand side of the reservoir there, where I'd go up that green path towards that straight section, that is actually the wall that I'm sat in at the moment. That path will then go straight up, and it will take itself around the base of the section that I need to be climbing up, which is quite a steep section, but that will bring me back over the top where it'll flatten out, where I'll see actually Jacob's Ladder, and then I can head down there and head all the way back to the car park. Once at the top of that steep incline, I just thought I'd take in those views again. As you can see, the reservoir ahead of me and all of the section that I walked yesterday. I've done a full loop, and I'll go straight forward here where it's nice and flat, and on the other side, as you can see, we will now see Jacob's Ladder heading down into the valley. And I must say, it is so much easier going down Jacob's Ladder than it is actually going up it.
Okay, so I'm coming to the car park now, just past Barber Booth, just here. The time is 3:15, so really good. Time to get in the car, stretch off a little bit first, and then head off. Just want to say thank you for watching this video, and another wild camp in the peaks done. Hope it inspires you to want to get out and do it yourself. Here with the car, ready to go. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Feel free to comment. Any questions, please ask away. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks again for watching. I really am grateful for you guys for watching and subscribing. Take care. See you soon on another adventure.